Hello and welcome everybody to today's edition of Breaking News Business here at Mexico News Network. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on all our social networks and to catch us every day on our website, mexiconewsnetwork.com, for relevant stories and news. Let's go to the information. Lately, Mexico has been the target of various investments, and some of them have been made in the brewing industry. So in the coming years, the country could overtake Germany and Brazil in terms of production of this drink. Mexico's beer industry currently produces 97 million hectoliters of beer per year, which alongside the German market ranks just below China, which produces 559 million hectoliters, United States with 235 million and Brazil 140 million. However, according to Maribel Quiroga, CEO of Brewers Mexico, it's expected that by 2019, the country will produce 120 million hectoliters, which would mean an increase of almost 24%. The country aims to overcome the production of Germany in a short-term period, and it expects to produce the same or more than Brazil in 10 years, a goal that will be possible thanks to major investments being made in the country by several breweries. Ricardo Tadeo, CEO of Grupo Modelo AB InBev, said that by December 2017, production will begin in the Yucatan for an investment of 5 billion pesos. That was confirmed at 2 plants of the state. Similarly, Heineken is currently building a plant in Chihuahua, which is expected to begin operations late next year, while Constellation Brands, owner of Corona and other Grupo Modelo brands in the United States, works on the expansion of its plant in Nava, Coahuila. Mexico's alcoholic beverage market is led by beer, which according to Euromonitor International accounted for 92.6% of all alcoholic beverages consumed in Mexico last year. Alcohol consumption grew by 4.8% in 2015, more than in any other country, benefiting largely from the increase in beer culture in the country, especially with millennials. According to data from the National Institute of Statistics and Geography, between January and April this year, the sales volume was 3.361 million litres, which means 316 million litres, or 10.4% more than the same period during 2015. It's also worth mentioning that during 2015, 28.5 million hectolitres, representing 30% of total production, were exported. In other headlines, the automaking giant Nissan has announced that it will produce and sell the new crossover Kick in Mexico. Production will take place at its $2 billion plant in Aguascalientes and will have an investment of approximately $150 million. 50 new jobs and 14 supplier companies are expected to be added to support the manufacture of the new car. The model is already being sold in Brazil, and now it will be produced in Mexico. It will then be rolled out to the rest of Latin America and in more than 80 countries around the world. Other models produced in the Aguascalientes plant A1 are the Nissan Sentra, Note, March and Versa. The automaker said in a press release that the Nissan Kicks concept was designed through collaboration between Nissan Design America in San Diego, California, and Nissan Design America Rio, Nissan's satellite studio in Rio. It's worth mentioning that in March this year, Nissan opened its own university in Aguascalientes, which also offers new opportunities for training employees. Finally, remember that BMW Group and Nissan Mexico signed an alliance this year in order to strengthen the infrastructure of zero-emission vehicles and also look for new and inventive projects that benefit hybrid and electronic models of both companies. Nissan is currently the leader in car sales in Mexico, where today 6 out of 10 most popular vehicles sold in Mexico are Nissans. Moving on. Amazon Fashion is the new Amazon online store specializing in clothing, footwear and accessories, and has already been officially presented in Mexico. The store has more than 50 million items, and according to Gloria Canales, category leader of Amazon Fashion, they'll have a platform for easy access which is friendly and will allow users to access shoes, clothing and accessories from the best brands in just a few clicks. According to Canales, e-commerce is a vital consumer channel in Mexico, with recent statistics showing that 53% of online purchases are for clothes and accessories. This version of Amazon will enter into the brand's specialty stores like the Star Wars store, where you can find only related articles from the successful film franchise. In addition, Fashion Amazon will allow users to return the products if they have any defect or simply if they were not the right size. For several years, online shopping has gained strong appeal, as many people prefer to shop this way, due to the convenience of shopping from home without the need for queuing in store. The platform hosts international brands including Levi's, Tommy Hilfiger, Nike, Desigual, Converse, Puma, as well as domestic brands like Flexi, Emiko, and Scapino. That's why Amazon sees a great advantage in this new business model, because according to Juan Carlos Garcia, General Director of Amazon Mexico, it's important to continue to create new features and options within the platform, consistent with the needs that users are demanding. With this, the online company sees an opportunity to establish new partnerships with leading companies in order to provide the best experience that users will find on the market. Finally, the director of Amazon Mexico said that the platform comes integrated with the best practices that provide customization and experience covering even the smallest detail, thus seeking with maximum care that the customer receives exactly what he was looking for. And finally, turning to the markets, the Mexican peso decreased 0.58% to 18.3 from 18.41 in the previous trading session. The peso changed down by 3.2% during the last week, was down 0.22% during the last month, and was up 12.6% during the last year. Mexico's IPC index increased 0.34% to 47,792 from 47,630 in the previous trading session. Mexico's IPC index changed up 1.81% during the last week, was up 2.93% during the last month, and was up 8.54% during the last year. That was all for today. Thank you for staying with us. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. And remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Log on to our website, MexicoNewsNetwork.com, for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.